It's one question, 4 options, but only one correct order. The quickest to give us the correct order sits on the hot seat and plays for the jackpot. Quiet in the audience, please. Thank you very much. Here comes the question. Arrange this saying in the right order. Pay cash. Others must trust all. In God we. One of my contestants just laughed. He laughed at the whole thing. I think he decoded the whole thing as, what is this? We'll see whether he'll laugh louder if he wins. Okay, correct order first of all. Arrange this saying in the right order. In God we trust. All others must pay cash. I believe strongly so. DCBA is the correct order. Who had it right and who had it right quickest? Come on, let's see. Let's see. Dacosta! Okay, you two go back. Thank you very much. Are you an athlete?
No.
Did you used to run at school?
No.
Let's run to the hot seat. Man, I love this job. You get to do all the things you did when you were a kid on national TV and get paid for it. Is that great? Dacosta is in the hot seat and his friend Victor is in the audience. Record Dacosta comes from Kwewu in Kwetia in the eastern region. He lives currently in Takrady. He's 25 years old, single, and is a single child. Dacosta.
Yes.
Yenko Ana.
Yenko.
Yenko. Let's play Who Wants to Be Rich? Question 1 is for 50 cedis. Here it comes. Which of these would you drink? Torn paper, hot chocolate, squeezed shorts, folded tie.
Hot chocolate.
Is the right answer. Question 4 is for 200 cedis. Which of these is a portable weapon that fires ammunition? Firehead, fire chest, fire leg, firearm.
Firearm.
Is the right answer. A gun or a pistol could be referred to as a firearm. Question 5. This is the level at which you could fall to 0 if you give me a wrong answer, okay? But it won't happen. Shouldn't happen. Can't happen. A crash helmet is worn by which set of people? Sailors, cyclists, hairdressers, tailors.
Cyclist.
Is the right answer. Well done. Okay, question 7 is for 575, but not to worry, you have 2 lifelines remaining. Phone a friend, ask the audience. Here it comes. In communication, what is the meaning of the acronym MEMO? Memoir, memorandum, memento, memorial.
Memoir.
Memoir.
Yeah.
Are you sure of this memoir? What's a memoir?
Really,
Use a lifeline just to be sure. I mean, what's a memoir?
Memorandum. I know it's a type of document in relation to business, especially in business.
A memoir?
Yeah. I've seen it, and then they printed it. They've written memo on it.
Memo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen the memo, but
okay.
And
But what's a memoir? What's a memorandum?
We have a memorandum of understanding where they will just negotiate on that. And memorial is when in memory of somebody, that is in remembrance of somebody. That is.
Well, you are saying this to convince yourself, or you know for a fact. Because if you don't know for a fact, you can use your lifelines. You have phone a friend, ask the audience. Audience, maybe? Audience? Phone a friend?
Memorial. No. No, this is okay, let me use it already.
Audience, grab your keypads, please. All vote now. %92 have gone for memorandum. 2% have gone for what you were thinking was the answer. None have gone for memento. 6% for memorial. Want to go with the audience?
I'll go with the audience.
Go with the audience?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Memorandum.
Final answer, memorandum. Memorial was wrong. Memento was wrong. Memoir was right. Yeah? No, it wasn't right. Memorandum is correct. A memorandum is a written communication similar to a letter often used among people within the same office. And when you chop off the random, you get memo. Yeah? Not memoir. Memoir refers to a thing that somebody writes concerning his experience throughout his working life or whatever he did. Question 8 is for 750 cedis. Famous philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras is from which country? America, England, Egypt, Greece.
Greece.
Is Greece your final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer, Greece. Is the right answer. 750 is yours. Yes, his doctrines strongly influenced Plato and Aristotle. He also contributed to the development of maths and Western rational philosophy. Bringing you up to question 9, which is worth 1,000 cedis. Dacosta from the oil city of Takrady. Here it comes. In which part of Africa would you find Lake Tanganyika? North Africa, South Africa, East Africa, West Africa. Use a lifeline. Just use a lifeline and clear all the doubt.
Okay.
Thinking of somebody to call?
Yeah. I'll call Mohammed.
What does Mohammed do?
He's a national service personnel.
Let's call Mohammed, please, for Dacosta. The next voice you hear will be that of your friend Dacosta.
Okay.
Your man is on the line. Your time starts now, Dacosta.
Biju, where can Tanganyika be found?
Lake Tanganyika.
Where can Lake Tanganyika, where can it be found? North Africa, South Africa, East Africa, and West Africa. Lake Tanganyika.
Tanganyika.
Yeah.
Options.
North Africa,
Options.
North Africa, South Africa, East Africa, and West Africa. Lake Tanganyika. North Africa.
Lake Tanganyika.
Yeah, Tanganyika. Lake Tanganyika, North Africa, East Africa, South Africa, West Africa.
East Africa. East Africa.
East Africa. How sure are you?
Final answer?
Final answer. East Africa.
East Africa, final answer. It's not West Africa. It's not North Africa. You were thinking about South Africa. Why didn't you go for that one?
Well, I wasn't sure.
And you went with your friend.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but South Africa is actually the right answer. Wrong! East Africa is the right answer. Lake Tanganyika is located in Tanzania, an East African country situated south of the equator, and its capital is Dar es Salaam, capital of the country, not the lake, for 3,000 cities. Which pop star's first solo album was titled Dangerously in Love? Beyonce, Brandy, Shakira, Rihanna.
But I'll go for Beyonce.
Beyonce. Is Beyonce your final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer, Beyonce. You know any of her songs?
Actually, at times I may listen to it, but I don't normally.
Who cares? You have 3,000 CDs. And it's now time for you to get to question 12, which is worth 6,000 CDs. Now you can't just have the luxury of choosing, because if you give me a wrong answer, you'll drop, all right? Actor Anthony Hopkins was born in which year? 1937, 32, 1940, 1935. You're smiling like you know this man.
Well, I'll not gamble.
You'll not gamble?
No.
At all?
Walk away.
That one you know.
And
He walks away with the 3,000 CDs. Well done. Now, you know what I'm going to do now? What would you have played for if you're staying?
I think I would have gone for 1937.
You're going for 1937. You would have won 6,000 CDs. But you didn't know.
I didn't know.
And what you don't know,
You don't know.
that's all. Anthony Hopkins was born in Wales on December 31, 1937. He starred in Hannibal, Silence of the Lambs, silence in the audience, please. Thank you so much. Amistad, and a host of other movies. Well done, my man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you lost your lifelines a long time ago, but you moved all the way to question number 11. And you saw question 12 and you said, man, let me get out of here. What I don't know, I don't know. What I do know is that I can give you a check. How about that?
That one.
That one you know.
Warmly welcome.
It's warmly welcome.
Yeah.
Here comes the check. That's our check for Dacosta On. Sum of 3,000 CDs. Let's give him a round of applause.